it's Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and I realize that it is now, like, super late. Like, it is really, really late. But we're so goddamn close to precision engineering. Like, we're so close. We are so close to the relay antenna that let's just go for another launch. And then, in fact, we can actually make it... What am I hearing? We can actually make it a little easier, because now that I know that we have, like, enough fuel, I can get rid of a couple of things. I don't think we need the 2 boosters inside of that thing. We probably only need the 1. In fact, given how close that last little, piece got us, we probably don't even need any of it. But I'm just going to get rid of the 1 and then launch. So, I'm going to delete this fairing here. And we can probably get rid of, this. Just get rid of that. That'll decrease our weight significantly and, increase our overall fuel efficiency. Because all we got to do, all we have to do is land in another part of the moon with most of our science intact, and we got this. So boom, this is going to be the TYLOR 2. And everything else is good, except for that one thing, which I think just needs to go up there. And then that's it. And we're good. So launch. And we don't even need to sit through the entire launch, because we already know the launch body works. Although I am kind of curious to see how things change without that fuel, like that extra little piece. So maybe let's watch the launch. Why not? This is a super bonus episode. I might even release this at the same time I release the other one. Yeah, I'll keep the day schedule. I'll keep the daily schedule. So hopefully we didn't just fucking lose this. What the fuck am I hearing? So what I'm hearing right now is this rhythmic thumping. I think my neighbors are having sex. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah. Alright, so let's launch this rocket. Yeah, getting rid of that stage really is actually helping out a lot. We might not even, hopefully doing this will get rid of that wiggle that we were experiencing. So a lot of advantages for one little cut. Also, I think for this flight path, we're not going to go for that direct descent, because I think that direct descent kind of screwed us. So I'm going to try for an orbit. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to try for an orbit. And I'm going to try to just dock. Not dock, but I'm going to try to just... Alright, 13, that's a little bit less, but I still think we're good. I still think, yeah, we're still going to be good. Because this configuration got us to space anyway. So I think we're just going to get into an orbit, and then I'm going to land somewhere. Probably going to target the one of the bigger craters, just because that's a nice big, wide area. And I think a couple of them actually face Kerbal. So we'll do that. And good God, it's late. It is very late. This is an addiction. So a 28, 29. Okay, so this is round about what we did last time. So performance-wise, we're about the same. About the same. Tyler, your probe's doing about the same. Tyler, why? Why, Tyler? That's right. Why are you eating that? Stop eating that. He's eating something. What are you eating? What you got? You found a plastic thing. Don't eat the plastic thing. I think he's just chewing on it. Tyler, where do you find this stuff, Tyler? Yeah, we're already... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so we made it to orbit, and we're just gonna do this one last burn. And we actually have quite a bit of fuel left. So that's nice. Quite a bit. I think we could actually get to the moon by that. I honestly, looking at it, seeing how much fuel is left in this thing, and I mean, I'm gonna still use this to get into, get to the moon and get into orbit. But to be honest, if there's any more left of this once we get into orbit, TYLOR 3 is just not even gonna have this section. I mean, it's dead weight. It's dead weight if we don't fucking need it. So let's take a look. God, look at all these fucking lines and shit. Oh yeah, I mentioned earlier that I downloaded another mod. I did. And it's over there. It's that. Yeah. I downloaded that mod. Yeah. The two people that watch this have no idea what that mod is. You will. One day. In the distant future, you will. Alright. So we're going to extend that. We're going to get into this orbit. We're getting to close. And maneuver planner and execute this node. Yeah, we're not... Without that section, we're getting a lot less wiggle. And this is a lot more controlled. And if we can get rid of this section and just have the probe, why not? Like, if we can do that, fucking go for it. Shit, if we do that, we can probably lose a good hefty chunk of all the solid rocket boosters that we've got on there. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. 940. Hitting that. Alright, that's going. And it's a slow burn, but we should be okay. We should be okay. This should be okay. We should be okay. And in fact, we don't even need this fairing. Boom. Alright, so we've just exposed this thing. Because we don't need all that weight. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident that we probably don't need this section. Or if we do, we can massively scale it down. But yeah, we're making like really good, really good time on this. This is slow. This is something that I'm really looking forward to later on in the game when you get like when I research the better boosters. I'm really looking forward to that. I really want better boosters. So get there, boom. Yeah, look at all that fuel. Look at all that fuel. We don't need that other section. We really don't need that other section. Yeah, because we're getting like all the way here. And we can like circularize at the periapse and then bring it down into... Yeah. Whoops. Bring it down into here. Probably want... I want it to be... God damn it. Oh, alright. Stop What is it with the controls all of a sudden? Why are they, like, doing this? I want it to be like a... God damn it. Stop fucking doing that. I want it. Fucking... God... Get rid of that. Remove all nodes. There. Fuck. Okay, create node. And just... What the hell? Why is it doing this all of a sudden? Am I, like... Clicking on... Is it this? Is it this thing? Is this thing, like, doing some bullshit? Is it the mouse? Is the mouse fucking up? Like, what's going on? Ah, fuck. How did we run out of electric charge? Oh. All of our solar panels are in shadow. So really, I've just sent the probe into Kerbal orbit for like a couple of months while it slowly drifts through space. I'm actually kind of curious how long it'll take before we get probe control back. In a realistic scenario... What? Okay. Alright, so... we gain power back after a little bit. We're too far the... Ah, shit. Well, it's not all bad. Not all is lost. We might still be able to salvage this. Yeah. We can make a burn here that'll get us back into orbit. Okay, alright, so we've got, you know, the sun shining on these panels, which means... for the most part, we ought to have some... It ought to be a little bit better. But you see, like, even... we weren't even near Minimus, and we already had no signal. That's why that relay antenna is so fucking important. Like, that relay dish is so goddamn important. Because without it, we're seriously limited without that relay, like, dish. But okay, alright. We can do this. We can still salvage it. We can still salvage it. We're gonna get into that maneuver right there when we're done. All right. Fuck. Just clicked up. All right. So we can go over here. We can make this maneuver, which will be in 2 days, and we can get this into an orbit, which will be really kind of weird, but not too bad. Alright, so that's a good orbit. Okay. Execute that node. As it very, very slowly drifts, and hopefully in executing that node, it doesn't point directly away from the sun, like it is right now, pointing directly away from the sun. Like, directly away. Ah, shit. We're gonna lose control again. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We still have some exposure. We have some exposure. So we're not getting a whole lot of power, but we are getting some power. So long as we have some power, we still have control. Kind of. Now we're on the dark side, and we're going to lose contact with Kerbal. And what the fuck? Alright. I'm not sure how we still have, like, contact with Kerbal, though. Oh, alright. I guess we do. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're getting into orbit, and look at that shot. Isn't that cool? Wasn't that cool? Getting over here. And now that I'm seeing it, like, now that we've even had a problem where we've had to, like, reconfigure the whole orbit and, like, do it twice, and we still have fuel to spare in this, we don't need this section. That's just more garbage. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this section. I'm still going to decouple it just because it'll be a little bit lighter and I can get into a lower orbit with this, but for future reference, we don't really need that section. You know, so I'm going to try to get into an extremely low orbit, like not that low because that will actually decay super quick, but like 13. 13's good, and then at periaps create. Yeah. So execute all those nodes. And then, you know, once those are executed, we'll land again, get the science, and then I'm going to go to bed because I need sleep. Yeah. So we'll get over here, do the burn, then get to the lowest point, do another burn, and then land this sucker. Doing the burn. Boom. Yeah, we seriously don't need all this. We can cut this entire part out. And we're doing this. And in fact, we might not even need... I mean, this has a whole shit ton of fuel inside of it. Come on, just go for it. Come on, it's late. I want to go to bed. It's late and I'm tired and I gotta get up early in the morning in an hour and go to work. And then come back here, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Boom. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We don't have any, like, power. Though we do have direct communication, which is good. Alright. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna get us out of the dark side of the, like, the fucking moon. Hey, look! That's where we landed last time, right there. So we're passing right by it. Get us out of the dark side so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Come on. Goddamn moon's big as fuck. We're orbiting so close that there's actually a small chance we could hit a mountain, which has actually happened to me before. So okay, yeah, we're orbiting so close. There's actually scatter like starting to render below us. Look at all this fuel. This was a waste. We don't need all this fuel, unless we're going to Minimus, and even then, I don't think we need it. All right, so boom. Activate this engine, and then we're gonna go to landing. We're gonna go to landing guidance, and we're gonna land somewhere. Pick a target on the map, and right there, East Far Side Crater's coming right up. Land at target, and we're passing the target. This is one of those frustrating things that you sometimes have to deal with. When you role play like, oh yeah, MechJeb is the probe control. Sometimes you gotta deal with like MechJeb going, duh. So that's what we're having to deal with right now. But that's okay because this is gonna be a lot more. This is gonna be a much more successful landing than TYLOR 1, even though TYLOR 2 had its own problems. And I thought for a moment I was going to have to abandon it in space and, like, just go immediately to TYLOR 3. Yeah, so we're you know, burning down. And then... Don't fucking do this. Come on. Are we gonna do the burn? Are we gonna fucking... Are we gonna do this thing? And I just realized that we are now out of... Ah, shit. 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 We're on the fucking far side. God damn it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we land. It doesn't matter because I can't. I mean, it's a beautiful landing. It's actually landing, so I know the hardware works. Except I can't communicate because I don't have line of sight with Kerbal. So it doesn't matter. This is what happens when you make decisions and you're also super tired. Fuck. Fuck. Like, we are... fuck. Landing's going well, though. I mean, we're definitely landing. We're definitely going to be okay. So I know that the probe overall is a sound design. Look at that. That's beautiful. Boom. You can stop moving. I mean, I might as well get the science. Can't relay it to anybody, but might as well check out what the probe looks like when it's actually functioning. Extend all the antennas. And take all the science. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll land astronauts here and they'll collect all the science. And they'll have a bonus science day. Or maybe once I get the relay antenna, I'll put the relay out and this thing will be able to interface with it and send the science. In the meantime, you know, it's a cool crater. Cool visual. Totally worthless.